son of a whore! Fucking cunt nugget! God! God damn it! Gygax! Oh, that goat-raping, nun-fisting little piece of shit! Why does he always have to sleep on the fucking top step?
Because, John Alex, when the doors close, that's where the warm air goes.
No, that is an excuse. Alright, a fucking cover, an alibi, John Francis. Alright, I think I might have blacked out there for a second. You may have to watch me for signs of a concussion. God, that little pus-filled ass bubble has hated me ever since that thing with the cage, the fucking car carrier thing. Alright, you don't sleep on the top step to keep warm, John Francis. You sleep on the top step because that is the one with the most gravity. Because if you trip someone, that is where they will fall the farthest. You sleep on the top step if you were trying to kill someone. He has tasted blood before. I'm not just gonna, stand by. Look, it really does hurt, okay? Look, I just want you to know I'm not interested in... I didn't come here to talk about it.
No one's asking you to.
Well, good. That's good. We can just move on. What the fuck are you doing anyway?
Packing.
Packing for what?
For moving.
Moving where?
I'm taking the job in San Francisco.
Fuck. Fuck, is your mom kicking you out?
No, it's just... It's time.
Well, it's because of last night?
No, look, I actually made up my mind a while ago. I was going to tell everybody last night, but then...
Right. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm not actually leaving until next month, but I'm not going to pack everything, so I thought maybe you could start to go through the stuff I'm giving away to see if you wanted any of it.
All right. Sure. Oh, fuck! Tomb of Horrors! God, I haven't seen this thing in years! Oh, I hated this thing. I died, 12 times?
6.
Right, 6. Oh, fuck! The fucking face thing with the hole in the mouth where you reach in because, well, duh, and then it's all like, ah! And you've got no hand. Oh, God, I didn't know you had 2 copies of this.
I don't.
Oh. Sure you want to get rid of it?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, sweet. Against the giants, dungeon land, and all this old Planescape stuff. Dude, this is all gaming books.
Yeah.
This is all your gaming books.
Yeah.
You're giving away all your gaming books.
Yes.
And what, you're just gonna buy a whole new set when you get there? Does it really cost that much to ship books?
No.
So, what, you're just gonna... What are you gonna do exactly?
I'm not gonna game anymore.
You're not gonna game anymore.
Yeah, I'm not gonna game anymore.
Right. And what about bookster baiting?
Bookster bait.
Bookster baiting. Where you take a gaming book, maybe some wine, some romantic music. You skim a little, you read the good parts, you fondle, you smell the cover. Maybe you make some characters, maybe you don't. Maybe it's just some quality time with you and the book to show you still care.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you gonna read, Wuthering Heights? Wuthering fucking Heights?
It's a classic.
Have you ever actually read this? Have you even cracked the spine?
No, but I might. I will, someday.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You have room to pack this shit, but you don't have room for your gaming books? Nobody actually reads Wuthering Heights. Not English majors, but even they don't enjoy it. You can't bookster bait to crap like this. A book like this is always
no, baby, we gotta make love. You gotta look me in the eyes the whole time and stroke my hair and tell me it's okay when I cry because I can't make you come and we gotta cuddle after and oh, by the way, we're having brunch with my grandparents later. And you only do it so you can tell your friends you banged her. And it's not even like the really hot chick. It's the kind of pretty girl that you take home on a dare because everyone knows she's a raving bitch and no good in bed anyway. And maybe you feel a little sorry for her.
You want any of those or not?
Holy shit. This is because of last night, isn't it? You're all like, oh, I'm gonna show John Alex how he scarred me for life, how his insensitivity has made it so I can't game anymore. Fuck you.
It's not.
You know, I'm not gonna be guilt-tripped into making up with Jason, okay?
Fine, I'm not trying to. You personally, I think you were an asshole last night, but that's between you and him. I'm not gonna get in the middle of it.
Have you told Tara you're moving? Have you told her you're giving up gaming?
No.
Dude, she's gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah, well, why don't you worry about yourself, okay?
You know what? Fuck you. This is passive-aggressive, thumb-sucking fucking bullshit. And I'm not going to be your codependent whatever, all right? I am not going to support you in this. So you call me when, you know, you're not an asshole. But I am going to borrow these. And I'm going to read them because they're good. And I'm going to give them the attention they deserve. I am going to bookstrapate the fuck out of them. And the next time you're alone with them, if you look in their eyes and you know all of a sudden they're thinking about me, you brought this on yourself, buddy. God damn it! Gygax, get the fuck out of my way!
I'm sorry about that. That was my best friend, John Alex. He can be like that sometimes. All the time. But he has a point, especially about Wuthering Heights. But after that whole thing last night, when I was a child, I spake as a child, I understood as a child, I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things, for now I see through a glass darkly. I am 30 years old and I live in my mother's basement. I've become the fucking stereotype of my hobby. You know how when you tell people that you play D&D, they say, oh, my cousin used to play that. But it's like, you know, the one who's been on the sex offender registry since that one time in the mall. I never used to understand where they were coming from, but I'm starting to. I was 8 when I first started playing D&D. My cousin Seamus is 13 or something. He's like a god in that way that only slightly larger relatives can be to kids. Well, we are over at his house sitting in his super cool bedroom in their basement, and he asks me if I wanted to play Dungeons & Dragons. Well, Dungeons & Dragons, what's that? And he says it's like rules for playing pretend. Well, it wasn't quite the heavens opening up and choirs of angels singing, but it was pretty close. The first thing that I did when my mom bought me the basic set was to tell John Alex about it.
Did you watch G.I. Joe yesterday?
Hey,
This is the stupid show in all of stupid. I can't believe I used to think Duke was cool.
There's this...
Do you know why it's so stupid? Do you know why?
Because they never kill anybody?
Right! They never kill anyone. They shoot with lasers. Pew, 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 pew. They shoot all heckin' over the place. They shoot like the Death Blossom in The Last Starfighter, and nobody gets a scratch. The people that make that cartoon are total stupid dumb suckers. You know, missile coming at a tank, right? Missile coming at a tank.
What happens in real life?
Right. What happens in real life? In G.I. Joe,
They jump out of the tank.
the people jump out of the cow-sucking tank. They see the stupid missile coming, and they jump out of the dumb, stupid tank. You know, I can't jump out of the way of a missile. You can't jump out of the way of a missile. Superman maybe can jump out of the way of a missile. But stupid little Cobra tank people are so super fast they can jump out of the way of a missile. And if they're so super fast, why can't they hit anything with their lasers? You know, it's supposed to be about
War.
right. War. War is heck. People die in war. I'm a kid, I know that. What? They think they don't show people dying, I would shoot people? No, you show people dying, I don't shoot people. People die shooting bad. You know, when Roy Fokker died at the end of Robotech.
You cried.
Well, you cried too. It was sad. He died because he got shot by the Zentradi with a laser. The Zentradi could at least shoot. You know, people should cry about war.
Yeah. But at least Storm Shadow is still cool.
Yeah, ninjas will always be bad.
Hey! I got a new game.
Yeah?
And he was hooked. Dungeons & Dragons is typically meant to be played with 4 to 6 players or so, but for a long time, it was just me and him. This room is a 10-foot by 10-foot square. An orc with a spear is guarding a chest.
What's an orc?
This.
Whoa! No way I can fight that thing! It'll beat the snot out of me and stab me with a spear! Well, can I sneak up on it?
How big is 10 feet by 10 feet?
Oh, the deep end of the pool is like 9 feet.
So, pretty big? Okay. What are you wearing?
Plate mail armor and hobnail boots.
Okay. You can sneak up on, but where are you gonna hide?
Behind the chest!
Roll!
15?
What? It's hot. You hit him. You hide behind the chest, and you jump out and stab the orc in the neck, and blood comes out in a big splash all over the wall and the chest, and the orc. Inside the chest, you find 3 gold pieces and a garnet.
Garnet?
A garnet.
I stab it in the throat!
You can see the appeal. I didn't find out what a garnet was until I ran across one in a J.C. Penney catalog a couple of years later. That was the only time John Alex ever played a warrior type in plate mail. That whole sneaking up and stabbing somebody from behind thing really spoke to him. And ever since, he's played rogues. Rogue after backstabby rogue. And every single one of them, was named Spango Garnet Killer.
I am Spango Garnet Killer, 22nd of that name. I am a 12th level rogue, although I do not know that, as I am a character and don't know anything about being part of some game. However, John Alex is, quote, fucking proud of making level 12. It took me motherfucking forever, so people should damn well know about it. Unquote. But that is as it may be. I am Spango Garnet Killer, 22nd of that name. I was born in the dockyard slums of Ogre's Breath Alley, in the sprawling city of squalor and magic that is Silgersport. Though you cannot tell from my present visage, I'm a halfling, which is like a hobbit but not copyrighted by the Tolkien estate, whatever that may be. This means I'm 3 foot 2 inches tall, preternaturally nimble, and I get a bonus on hide and move silently checks. I am more rakish than John Alex, more daring and, more handsome. I am much better at sneaking up on people and stabbing them to death than John Alex could ever hope to be. I'm also a touch more intelligent, and for some reason I do not curse. I'm descendant of 21 other Spango Garnet Killers, each one a hero. Spango Garnet Killer I died when he failed to pick the pocket of a town guard in Blackmoor, and decided to try and fight his way past 3 dozen guards no matter what John Francis said. Spangles the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th were each created when John Alex was still not speaking to John Francis due to the death of Spango Garnet Killer I. Had they adventured, it would have been glorious. Spango the 5th was eaten by a dragon. Spango the 6th was an elf, as John Alex believed them to be sneakier. He was decapitated by a blade trap in Castle Ravenloft. So, Spangle the 7th was a halfling. Spangles the 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th were each created when John Alex was waiting for John Francis to return from summer camp in a different year. They adventured from June to September, and each was more deadly than the last. Spangle the 12th was a girl. Oh, yes, John Alex learned much about himself that summer. Spangles the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th all died in the Tomb of Horrors on the same night in September of 1995. It was, as John Alex put it, an ass-raping in pamphlet form. Spangle the 19th was brave and bold and lived the life of a hero for years, until John Alex's mother threw out all his D&D stuff during his sophomore year of college. The next was from the game in college, without John Francis, where that whore Brenda cheated on John Alex with the dungeon master. We do not speak his name. Spangle the 21st was killed, ironically enough, by an orc guarding a chest in a 10-foot by 10-foot room. And thus I was born. I've lived the longest of them all, for I'm swift and silent and kill with the grace of the hawk. I've won many scars and many treasures. Each one is a memory, and were I to tell you their story, we would be facing dawn and frankly you would be bored to tears. But John Alex loves me, and it is good to be loved.
John Alex and I grew up together. We stayed best friends through elementary school, junior high, and high school, and when we came back from college, we picked up right where we left off. Crazy, right? I mean, that just doesn't happen, but with me and him, it did. And it wasn't like we hadn't changed either, but every time we came back, the first thing we would do is come back to my room and throw the smackdown on some goblins or giants or dark elves. It bridged the gaps, the whole ritual, all the pens and graph paper and dice. It sort of gave you enough space to get to know each other again. And by the time that you realized what was different, it seemed like it had always been that way. And the really amazing thing is that it wasn't just John Alex and me. Jason was... You know how where you eat lunch in high school becomes your territory? Your little group stakes out their claim the first or second week of school, and then from that point on, everybody knows to avoid it after that, like there's some kind of force field around it or something. Well, John Alex and I had claimed a spot under the stairs off the back stairwell in C Hall. It was small, it was remote, and someone had drawn a truly disturbing cartoon penis and vagina ensemble on the wall in black pen. But you could sit against that wall, and it was ours. Nobody bothered us there. Until sophomore year.
It's a fucking travesty.
I don't think it's a big deal.
A motherfucking travesty. This travesty is fucking your mother, John Francis.
I really don't think it's that big a deal.
No. This is how it starts. This is how they get you.
They.
The fucking Christians, John Francis.
You're a Christian.
Yeah, not an evil Christian.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, 1980.
1980.
Guy in college commits suicide.
That's suicide.
Yeah. Was it the drugs? Maybe. Was it the pre-existing mental illness? Was it the fact that he was like 16, gay, and dating guys in their fucking 20s? No! Gotta be the D&D!
Gotta be the D&D.
Yeah, a 160-minute story, more off to the races. Yeah, Kathy Smith comes up to me in the courtyard and says,
I'm worried about your soul.
I'm worried about your motherfucking soul! Fuck!
That was kind of sweet.
Yeah, of course it was sweet. She's a sweet girl. She means well. She's a stooge for Pat Robertson. Oh, D&D, it's a cult. It's satanic. It's the devil. And people are buying this shit. Like, he is raking in the cash over this. And TSR comes out with 2nd edition AD&D. And I open up my monstrous compendium and I look for my demons and my devils so that I may smite them. And what do I find? Nothing. They wiped it fucking clean. Do you know what that is?
No idea.
Appeasement.
Appeasement.
Yeah, in 1940, whatever, Hitler invades Poland. What does Europe do? What does the rest of Europe do about it? Fucking nothing.
Not really.
They appeased him. Oh, I'm just looking for a little Lebensraum. Don't mind me. Next thing you know, you're looking at fucking World War II.
I'm pretty sure that was Austria.
Pat Robertson is looking for Lebensraum in your hobby, John Francis, and you're just looking the other way.
You're right. I'm practically a collaborator. Hey. Hey.
Hey.
So was that
D&D?
yeah.
Yeah.
So then do you guys play it?
D&D?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love at first sight. And who could blame them? I swear, if they weren't both straight, 3 kids and a mortgage right out of high school. Now, after college, we played with plenty of people, but only a few of them stayed with us for more than a month or so. The first was Edward. But you don't get to meet him because he was an asshole.
You're goddamn right he's an asshole. And not like your average asshole either. No, this guy's like a fucking unwiped, gaping hernia farm. I mean, Jesus Christ, Jesus, motherfucking son of God Christ, I can't even.
How could he do that?
It boggles the mind. Boggles the fucking mind.
I literally can't wrap my head around it. Like, how do you cheat on someone like Tara? And with Brianna?
Oh, some men have no taste.
And it's like he didn't even spare a thought as to how it was going to affect us. What?
Tara?
It's a fucking broken heart. She'll get over it. Happens to the best of us. But now we have to decide who gets to stay in the gaming group. I mean,
Did you not
Edward,
see her?
yes, asshole. Always has been. Never liked the guy. And he's got that whole smell thing. But he gives really good role play. I mean, really good. Come on, you guys know what I'm talking about. Boy knows how to throw down like crazy. The other hand, Tara's pretty cool. And it's not like she's a bad role player. Point against, though, we would have to find a way to keep her from talking about her backstory. Girl does not shut up when she's on a roll.
I cannot fucking believe you.
You think there's a way we can keep them both in the group?
Tara is the sweetest, smartest, most kind-hearted human being any of us have ever met. You watch Edward treat her like shit for 6 months running, and then he goes and proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that he is the moral fiber of a fucking slug, and you're sitting here debating who you want to keep in the group? What the fuck? I don't even know if Tara's gonna want to keep hanging around with us, but that asshole is bounced as of right now. What?
Well, who knew? Good for you, Sparky. You think she might be blessings in disguise territory here?
Yeah, I think they'd be good for each other.
What the hell are you talking about? You don't mean that. I don't. Okay, fine. Yes, I totally do. Shit.
What do you mean shit?
Yeah, no better time to make a move. Exit asshole, enter sweet and sensitive. Everybody wins. Yep, except the asshole.
No, I'm not gonna be that guy.
What guy?
I'm not gonna. You saw her. She's a mess.
Yeah!
So I'm not gonna take advantage like that. Tara doesn't need another guy right now. She needs friends. And also, if it happens with her, I don't want it to be a rebound thing, so. Statute of limitations.
I can get behind that.
And mouth's shut, okay?
Of course.
Okay. But I call dibs on telling Edward to fuck off. Any idea what you're going to do about his character?
Oh, I think I'll figure something out.
So let me get this straight. While Edward went off to the College of Wizards to do research, instead he stopped off at the inn and picked up a half-orc whore.
Right.
And this half-orc whore actually turned out to be a member of the Cult of the Black Hand and wound up knocking him out and kidnapping him.
Right.
By the time we got to him, he had been tortured so badly that we don't even know what's been done to him, except that his genitalia was definitely chopped or possibly bitten off and fed to a rabid pack of hyena people.
Right.
Is it wrong that I find that so very, very satisfying?
I mean, so I was there for her as a friend. And for the rest of it, I bided my time. I waited until she had a chance to get her legs under her, and then, when the moment was just right. Hey, Tara.
Hey, John Francis.
So,
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I could not wait to tell you. I met the most fantastic guy last night. He's you've got to meet him.
great. Yeah, not like you didn't see that coming. But it gets better. A couple of months later.
Hey, John Francis.
Hey, Tara!
So,
Oh my
I
god.
wanted to-
I met the most amazing girl last night. You have to meet her, and you have to be honest, okay? Because, well, it's early, but you just have to meet her.
Right?
Like clockwork. Every 4 to 6 months, we'd switch places. And the kicker, most of the guys she dated, actually pretty cool. Pretty nice guys. Most of the girls I dated, So, now, when we are finally both single and emotionally available and aware of each other, I'm leaving. Fucking leaving. The last 2 members of the Security Council are Linda and Bryn. They're... Well, maybe you should meet their characters first.
I am Derek McMacmac, son of Clendock McMacmac, son of Boric McMacmac, son of Gak McMac, son of Mac the Mac. I am a cleric of the mighty dwarven god Moradin, which is how I was able to afford this here luxurious and beautifully appointed tabard. It also allows me the pleasure of calling down divine blessings upon myself and my compatriots, which primarily involves reciting spine-chilling theological incantations in this knee-wobblingly resounding baritone which you hear, which causes all sorts of glowiness to form about their roots, which then magically stitch themselves back together! It is fortunate that they have me, as they're often getting themselves maimed and or killed by some fearsome beastie or other on an alarmingly regular basis. I'm occasionally called upon to smite said beasties myself, for which I have been equipped by my god with a long, hard, throbbing shaft of metal, which I'm able to pound away for non-stop for days on end. Or, as we call it in Dwarven, a hammer. As the more perceptive among you may have noticed, that last bit was what we dwarves refer to as a weenus joke. That is to say, a joke about my weenus. Having a well-developed dwarven sense of irony, I'm often heard making puns and or humorous metaphors about my masculine genitalia, primarily involving comparisons, or rather contradistinctions between its massive size and incredible hardness, and the wee stature and flocculent consistency of the equipment of my enemies, and or that of my companions. As the ladies in the audience are no doubt aware, we dwarves are well known for the massive length and girth of our weenuses. Our weenoi. Weenie. We got big fat cocks. That's really all you need to know about me.
Go ahead.
Hi, I'm
Frog.
Throg. The Barbarian. I am a barbarian. I have a sword. And also other weapons. I hit it in the face!
Well, no, there's no need to hit it in the face. It's just the audience. It's just introductions. All you have to do is introduce yourself. Tell a little bit about yourself.
I hit it in the face!
No. It's just an audience. It's not a monster. You can't hit it, okay? You can't hit it. Just introduce yourself.
I shoot it in the face?
Never mind. Go. Brandon has no interest in gaming per se. His thing is football, the Bears. But every time we play, he's right there rolling dice with the rest of us. Likewise, Linda has no real interest in football. But every game, at the stadium or on the couch, she's right there next to him, cheering her head off. Despite the fact that she has no idea what's supposed to be happening on the field.
You can watch until the end of the program, and then I want you to get ready for bed. And Colin, if you sit on your sister one more time, I swear to God, I will kill you with my bare hands. I have done it before. You have 2 older siblings you don't even know about.
We play every week at Linda and Brandon's. It means that they don't have to find a sitter, and they have the well-stocked fridge and spacious gaming area that comes with being an adult and having a mortgage. Anyway, that's where we were last night when I decided to unload my horrible secret. There was going to be shock and disbelief and tearful declarations, which there kind of were, actually.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, Linda.
Can I get you anything?
No, I'm good.
Are you okay, honey?
Yeah, I have an announcement, but it can wait.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it have anything to do with, herself? Has the penny finally dropped?
No, Linda.
Oh, John Francis, sweetie, please, you have got to let her make an honest woman out of you, and soon. Well, the children are upset. We can't understand why Mommy and Daddy haven't kissed yet.
Thanks, Linda. I will bear it in mind.
Oh, just make sure you give us all fair warning before you finally give in to temptation. Oh my gosh, I'm afraid you two are gonna level houses for blocks when you finally go off. The sexual tension is so bad. All the pieces are in place for a classic Hiroshima fuck. Frankly, I'm a little jealous.
I will be sure to alert FEMA, Linda.
I kid, sweetie. Although you know I'm right. It's the last I'll say about it. Are you sure you're all right?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Brandon! Honey, game time! Get your cute butt down here!
John Francis,
Tara.
we have a problem.
Yes.
A major problem.
Yes.
We need to talk.
We do.
Why do I keep dying? 4 times last week.
Oh, yes.
I am at risk of becoming a laughing stock.
I don't know how to break this to you.
No, I will not weep. I will keen. I am at risk of becoming a laughing stock. Why do I keep dying, John Francis?
You're the party's wizard. It's kind of your job.
No.
And it's not like Linda doesn't bring you back, right?
It is my job to be smarter and prettier than everybody else and to make things blow up real good. And if Linda wasn't around to raise me from the dead, there wouldn't be anybody to make fun of, which I think is the main reason why she does it.
Yeah, probably.
I want one night. Just one night. Without all the dying and the raising and the mocking. Oh, just one night. Where I get to save the day and be the hero.
So, you want me to cheat?
No. What I want is just a little tiny hint. You know, just a little extra nudge to give me the edge. One whispered hint. Drop carelessly from the DM's lips into my tender, receptive ears.
No. DM's code.
Please.
No.
Sexual favors.
What kind?
The filthy, degrading kind. Why do things to you that make you question everything you know about yourself? Oh, the kind that you can't even find on the internet, where we can't make eye contact for weeks.
What kind?
Oatmeal raisin.
Oh, you play dirty.
You have no idea how dirty I'm.
Oh, get a room, I say! My virgin eyes cannot handle such rampant carnality!
I was beginning to think we'd have to start without you.
Hey, folks. Anyone see the game?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. It's a rebuilding year. It's like the last 10.
All right. Girls can chitty chat later. Let's go. These monsters aren't gonna kill themselves.
Okay. Who can tell us where we left off last game?
Oh, pick me. Pick me. Pick me.
Linda.
What the When we last left our band of intrepid heroes, they were halfway across the White Skull Desert, standing in the dunes, about to enter the tomb of the Lich King Amun Fashar, which apparently holds the Book of All Souls, which the dragon Skelzix will use to end the world in a torrent of undeady badness if we don't get our hands on it and destroy it first.
That's right.
All right. Who is keeping track of initiative?
I got it.
Cool. Roll for initiative.
What?
What's going to attack us? The sand?
Roll, please.
13.
11.
Crap, 5.
17.
29.
Jesus.
Know how they scoffed when I took improved initiative.
The opposition has a 19.
That makes it John, Alex, Monster, me, Jason, Linda, Tara.
John Alex.
It would help if I knew what the fuck was going on.
Make a listen check.
Fuck, 11.
You hear a faint rumbling sound
Where?
everywhere.
I pull out my dagger and ready in action to stab the first thing I see.
Fine. Spango draws his dagger and raises it high above his head with a wild look in his eye. Damn straight. Make a grapple check.
Fuck! A fucking grapple check? I'm gonna get swallowed alive again, aren't I?
God, shut up and roll, you big baby.
Fine. Yes. -2.
Oh my god, is that even possible?
Well, when you're 3 feet tall and trying to wrestle something that's
80 feet long.
80 feet long, yes, it's entirely possible.
Fuck!
You do get to stab it first.
Oh, thank you. Oh my god, a 1. I stabbed myself in the toe.
Oh, really? That must hurt for you.
God.
The rumbling sound grows and grows until it seems like the whole world is going to shake itself apart. Suddenly, a massive purple shape bursts through the sand beneath your feet, spilling you in all directions. An armored worm-like creature, several stories tall, towers over you, with a mouth filled with hundreds of jagged teeth, each as long as your forearm. As you pick yourselves up off the ground, you realize that Spango has disappeared. Right into the creature's
Fuck, a fucking purple worm. God.
and take 20 points of damage for, being eaten. Next.
I hit it in the face.
You can't reach its face. It's very...
Fine. Does a 31 hit it in the place where I can hit it?
Yes, it does.
Alright. Reroll. 17.
There is a spray of black fluid as Throg plants his axe firmly between two segments on the worm's body.
Jason.
I shall likewise rush in and try to save a furry-footed little bit of worm food.
Oh, worm food you.
No, I can't hear you, buddy. You're inside a worm.
Oh, can you hear this motherfucker?
Yeah, it sounds like a bitch. 18?
Nope. A well-swung blow, but the worm shifts in the last moment and the blade of your sword lands with a thunk on the flat side of an armored plate.
Oh, give me back my wee Spango, you great purple willy wanger! I am going to cast Harm. Concentration check to cast defensively. Passed. Touch attack. 10. Shit.
No. No, you're trying to lay hands on the side of an 80-foot-long worm you hit. Saving throw for the worm is a failure.
And I shall lay my hands upon it, and drive the purple wormy demons out in the name of the Lord of the Dwarves. To the tune of 120 points of damage. Thank you very much.
Jesus.
No, Moradin, actually. And that is a 6th level spell, the highest level I can cast. So it had better be spectacular. And you had better be grateful.
After yelling what she yelled, Durak bellows forth a resounding incantation to Moradin. There is a clap, like thunder, as he brings his glowing hands together on the side of the worm. There's a flash, and the worm squeals in agony, flailing wildly.
You mean it isn't dead yet?
80 feet long, remember?
Right, okay. If I cast lightning bolt at it, that won't hurt John Alex, right?
You could try it.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I cast magic missile. Can I borrow this?
Yeah, go ahead. They're yours, apparently, at least one.
Ooh. 21 points of damage. 21 points of damage.
Blue-green bolts of eldritch energy streak from your fingertips and lance unerringly into the worm's flank.
That most boring first level spell in the world, and he turns it into Hemingway. He evokes.
Hey, Tara, you get a little bit of drool on your chin there, sweetie.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Alex?
Am I safe in assuming there's somewhere soft and pink I can stab this thing?
Isn't that what you said last night?
Yes, there is.
Then I stab that fucker right in the uvula.
Uvula?
The tonsils, the uvula, the gullet, whatever.
vein.
Get a hang. Natural 20.
Damn.
Potential critical hit. Roll to confirm.
Does a 23 do it?
It does.
For sneak attack?
Yeah.
Alright, that's a 1 and a 2 and a 3 for the dagger. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the sneak attack. Come on, baby. Papa needs a brand new pair of purple worm boots. It was 1, don't worry. I'm rolling a new one. 51 points of pointy metal right in that fucker's uvula.
There is a massive gagging sound as the worm thrashes forwards, vomiting forth a huge gush of purple and black fluid. Along with it, some of the worm's own torn and ragged throat parts with a halfling. Now covered in blackish bile and some type of gelatin-like substance the color of ripe plum.
Gross.
Ew. Go to hell and suck a dick on the way.
I stand by what I said.
Oh, my wee friend, you stink more than usual. But at least you're in one piece.
I kick the worm. That should teach him a lesson.
Right?
Never bring a worm to a knife fight.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, you should see us when we get punchy. John Alex took some of the poison from the worm's stinger as a souvenir, soliciting the inevitable dick jokes from Linda, and we played for about another 2 hours before our first big break. I was all set to break some hearts by revealing my great and tragic secret, but I got preempted.
Hey everyone, while we're stopped, I've got a bit of an announcement to make.
I thought that I was going to be the one to stop the party, but as it turns out, I forgot to even mention that I was leaving.
I really wanted to tell you all sooner, but, well, frankly, I've been a little bitch. Should.
And then he said 2 words. 2 simple words that meant that playtime was over.
I enlisted.
You what?
There you dare. My name is Elia Istwin, Orniel, Kadadeth, Doliel, Braniel, Celebni, Maythorwin, Bosni, Minu, Galodnis, Helenus, Mikhail, Elsgolni, Nornilla, Ildina,
Sahira, Tisana, Tuwala, Timion, Galodian, Ladon Han, Didon Hang, Riloon, Whisper Song, Star Willow. But you may call me a liar. I am the natural daughter of the elven queen Aldseneth, who was ravished by the evil Prince Ranon during the waning years of the Third War of the Dragon's Eye. This makes me heir to the elven kingdom of Bilsoneth and to the human kingdom of Rathgart, though I can claim my birthright in neither. In the tiny village where I grew up, where my mother left me in shame on the doors of a kindly childless couple, I was mocked and teased for being different. Half-breed, they called me, or mongrel, or sometimes just pointy ears. I bore the pain of their taunts stoically for many years, until my parents sold me to a passing circus. The circus folk, they treated me kindly, calling me little one, or sweetling, or sometimes just pointy ears, but they meant it affectionately. My first love was named Tomas, a drover's boy, son of the bearded lady.
No,
He was the
no,
first to love me for who
no,
I am,
no.
not for who I was born to be. And although perhaps he was a touch simple,
No,
who was I to deny a sweet and innocent kiss on a
No.
midsummer night? His father,
No,
however, hated
no,
me, wanted
no,
me dead, would
no,
choke me out had he had the
no,
opportunity. But
no. No.
Tomas?
Now, did these nice people ask you to tell them about yourself?
Not as such, but
At all?
no.
And what's the rule? What is the rule?
Never tell anybody about your backstory unless they specifically ask, and even make sure then that they really, really want to know.
And did you break the rule?
Nina!
Just because that is a made-up language doesn't mean that I didn't understand you. Now, is that any way for a Half Elven Double Princess to talk? I don't want to pull rank on you, but I am the DM. I could have you killed. Heck, I could just make you die.
Oh, sure. Yes. I broke the rule.
Now look at them.
No.
Look at them. Look. Look at them. They're bored. Bored silly. All because you couldn't keep your backstory to yourself.
Well, the comments on YouTube seem to indicate otherwise.
Oh, you mean the comments from ElfBoobs69? I think he might have ulterior motives.
Stop it.
Now, I would like you to apologize to the nice audience for boring.
I'm in Horatha.
In English.
I'm sorry.
For?
I'm sorry for boring you with my backstory when you didn't even ask to hear about it.
That was very nice. You can go ahead.
So anyway, the drover's boy was killed by orcs, which is why I hate orcs. But I don't hate them nearly as much as I hate elves because my half-sister is one and she is a total bashina. But anyway, I can't kill her because I swore a blood oath on my mother's grave, and that's another tragic plot that I've had to deal with. And one day I'm going to reclaim my kingdoms. I'm going to find true love and slay a dragon, and I am a sorceress. So that means I can cast spells.
So, Jason enlisting in the Marine Reserves. Well, we were surprised. Very surprised. I mean, you figure your average enlistee is maybe, I don't know, early 20s? And he didn't need the money, not really. And, even though he never finished college, he is so damn smart. Not that there aren't smart people serving in the armed forces, that's not what I mean, but what I mean is that he really knew what he would be signing up for. He could really wrap his head around it as much as anybody could without actually going through it, and he still signed up. So yeah, we were surprised, but not shocked. Well, except for John Alex, maybe, but And again, maybe not even him. When you picture Jason in uniform, when you picture him in marine dress blues, well, it fits. It makes sense. It's very, very Jason. So well, what are you supposed to say in that situation anyway? I mean, like, it's a little like somebody telling you they just got engaged to a stripper they met last week in Vegas. You know that nothing you say is going to change the situation. Not really. And, the arrangement certainly has some perks, but as far as I know, and I actually checked, Hallmark does not make a congratulations on your enlistment card. So we kinda got back to the game. Did the best we could to pretend that Jason was just Jason and tried not to think too much about the fact that this person we all cared about was leaving and could, die. Of course, some of us did a little better with that than others.
I'm not implying anything. I'm just saying it's interesting how you always seem to have every spell prepared for every single occasion.
Oh, look, I just figured since it was called the Tomb of the Lich King that we might, and I mean just might, run into some undead. I don't know, like mummies, or maybe a lich, or a lich king. It's probably just a lucky guess on my part.
Oh, Linda, look. This whole, paying attention to plot details and humoring John Francis, it's really got to stop. You're just gonna, encourage the poor boy.
No, what's the matter, muscles? Are my mad role-playing skills making you question your manhood?
Frankly, yeah.
Well, then I am a happy woman.
Hey, what's a lich anyway? Like, I know it is an undead wizard for D&D, but what does the word really mean?
Oh, Tara, everybody knows that. It's Old Middle English for a undead wizard.
Thanks. No, I'm serious. What does it mean?
Well, you might not believe this, but I actually looked it up before the game, and it's Dutch. It means monster that kills Tara repeatedly.
Shut up! I only went down twice last time. Why do I keep dying in the climactic encounters?
I don't know. Some people might believe it's because wizards have no hit points.
That's what I say. That's it.
I just think it's because you suck.
That's it. That's it. Dungeon Master, they are teasing me again. Tell them to stop teasing me.
Now. She's right. You really do suck.
I'm running away. I am running away. And I'm going to go to a fantasy land of make-believe. I'm going to be a princess. Yes. A half elven princess. Right. I'll just kill you all in your sleep instead. You're first, buddy.
I don't sleep.
Okay, I think I've got it. Everybody gets 2,200 experience points for killing the Lich King. Another 500 for recovering the book. Linda gets 100 bonus points for good roleplay.
Thank you.
And Tara
Yeah.
gets 1 bonus point for dying so much.
You all may mock, but I'm laughing all the way to the 13th level, just very, very slowly.
Okay, magic items. First up, 1 slightly used Mace of Disruption.
Mine.
A Wand of Dispel Magic. +1 Short Bow.
It's all you, bro.
Sure.
A Cloak of Charisma.
I think I almost have too much charisma. Almost.
Gauntlets of Ogre Power.
Honey, you have gauntlets of ogre power now.
Is that good?
+2 to strength. Major ass kickage.
Hooray!
And a Ring of Sustenance.
What?
Sustenance.
What the hell does that do?
While you're wearing it, you don't have to eat or drink. And you only have to sleep 2 hours a night.
Oh, I love it. It's great. Does anybody else want this?
I'm pretty good with the mace, and Brandon wouldn't even know he had it.
I'm already wearing a full complement of play pretties myself.
I guess I could use it on watch one at night.
I want it.
Sure, roll you for it. Huzzah! Oh, dude, if it means I must you, you can just have it.
No, you want it fair and square.
Seriously?
No, really, it's fine.
All right.
Okay. Scrolls, potions, and gold. No.
Is something you want to share with the rest of the class? Shit.
I don't care.
Fine, roll.
Okay. Spango, what the fuck are you doing trying to pick Jason's pocket?
Character, please.
Sorry. Spango, what's the fuck are you doing trying to pick Jason's pocket?
I wanted the ring.
Dude, I offered to give it to
Fuck
you.
off.
Whoa!
What?
Dude, it's a lunchbox on a stick.
I'm stabbing him in the
No,
throat.
you're not.
John Alex. This isn't about the ring, is it?
Oh, did you figure that out all by yourself, or did you need help?
John Alex, honey,
It is,
calm
no, no, no,
down.
It's okay, it's fine. Look, I'm sorry it took so long to tell you, but I had a really hard...
I'm not pissed at you for not telling us, you asshole. I'm pissed at you for going.
Well, I can understand that, but it's not really...
Are you really that stupid?
Hey, no, don't call me stupid.
Stupid.
Fuck you!
Okay, how about we just go with stone dumb, simple-minded, thick-headed cocksucker
John Alex,
like
I
that?
understand how you feel, but if you don't shut your
What?
fucking
You're gonna
mouth...
kick my ass? You need a fucking excuse here.
Alright, that's enough! Calm down. You outside now. We are gonna have a little talk. Right now.
Fucker.
What the fuck was that?
Jesus.
I'm sorry, everyone. I messed up real bad.
No, that wasn't you.
I'm just gonna go right now, okay? John Francis, great game as always. I'll see you tomorrow. Tara, I'll see you next week. And Linda, thank you for what was a good evening before.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right, well, be careful going home. And give yourself a minute to calm down in the car before you drive.
Sure.
Jason!
Yeah! Yeah. Sorry. Sorry. Thank you, Linda.
I repeat, what the fuck was that?
Are you okay, John Francis?
I don't know.
Have they ever fought like that before?
No, never.
Hmm.
They just don't do that.
I'm not gonna get an answer to the what the fuck thing, am I? Where's John Alex?
Walking home, as far as I know.
What'd you say to him?
I told him very calmly and reasonably that I understood he was upset and that he should take some time to cool off. I then told him in no uncertain terms that should he ever bring violence like that into my house where my children sleep ever again, I would end him.
That's the barbarian I know and love.
Damn right.
Crap, I'm his ride.
Oh, well, in that case, you're welcome to stay the night.
Oh no, he lives like 10 miles from here.
And?
No. He's an asshole, but he's our asshole. So they can't catch him before he gets to the highway. Good night, everyone.
All right, where you all can stay up and chat as long as you like, but I am off to bed.
Yeah, thanks.
What?
I just realized that I've been clenching my jaw since
The fight?
since Jason made his announcement.
Ah. Yeah, I'm mad at him too.
Jason?
Not as mad as I am at John Alex, but
Yeah. If he gets himself killed over there,
I'll kill him. Yeah. Thank God my kids aren't old enough yet.
we've never really What do you think about it?
It's a complicated issue, you know, but basically I'm against, Linda is for.
Really?
Hmm? You'd think it'd be the other way around, wouldn't you? You?
I keep going back and forth. It's like the only thing in the world where I don't really know what I think about it. I follow the news and I know, or I can see how god awful it is. Anybody can, but then I think, what would I do instead? What's my solution? And I'm used to having one, but about this, I don't.
Yup.
Hey, Brandon? You play with us because of Linda.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about D&D?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like, in comparison to fighting for your country or becoming a brain surgeon or, stuff that matters. It's kind of pointless.
Yep.
Huh.
What?
Nothing. Hey, thanks for having us over and for the beer and the talk. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
I am Kester the Younger. I am a paladin sergeant of the Knights Marshal of St. Cuthbert, god of retribution and of justice. I go where evil is, and I end it. I go where things are wrong, and I go where things are wrong and I make them right. I defend the weak and I chastise the tyrant. That is what I do. And what I do is what I am. There is no more.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? That has got to be the sweetest cat I've ever met. Hey.
Hey.
I just want to stop by and see if you're okay. Are you okay?
Yeah. I mean, no, but yeah.
I know what you mean. Have you talked to either of them today?
John Alex stopped by earlier. Still haven't spoken to Jason.
So, how's the asshole?
He's... Well, I was going to say the usual, but he's not. He's upset. Hey.
No, seriously. Somebody goes away, you miss them. You worry. You tell them how much you love them. You don't pick a big baby sissy slap fight with them.
I hate to see what you call a real fight.
Oh, whatever. It was a big baby sissy slap fight in spirit. 3 brothers. I know whereof I speak. But it'll be fine. You're gonna kiss and make up within 2 days. Mark my words.
I don't think so.
Really?
It's not going to come from John Alex's end.
Seriously?
You didn't see him earlier. I really don't think I can see Jason giving in
Oh,
either.
come on. He is way bigger than that.
Ordinarily, yeah, but he's pissed. John Alex really knows what buttons to push.
Whatever. Boys are stupid.
Hey, before that whole thing last night, I was going to...
You're not cleaning.
No.
You're packing.
Yeah.
For San Francisco.
Yeah.
Fuck. John Francis. Jesus, it wasn't that bad. You didn't start this last night.
Nope.
Exactly when did you start this?
A couple of weeks ago.
Well.
Brandon,
Hey, John Francis.
what are you doing here?
I just, is Tara okay?
No, not really.
Uh-huh. You got the San Francisco gig.
Hmm.
And that's why she... Yep, I would do it.
Well, welcome to my former almost not room.
Thanks. Hey, listen, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but do you remember what I told you last night about playing D&D?
Yeah, you said it was pointless.
Uh-huh.
Change your mind?
Oh, no. No. It's totally pointless, but... Do you remember that vase that used to sit on our mantelpiece in our living room?
Pink one, right?
Mm-hmm. It used to hold my grandmother's ashes.
Used to?
Yeah, Eagles game. About 3 years ago. That's why I'm only allowed to watch games in the basement.
What?
Mm-hmm. Picked it up, chucked it at the wall hard as I could. Because the Bears matter to me. I live and die on Sundays for them. D&D, on the other hand, is this funny little game about wizards and fairies and unicorns, and to be honest, I don't really get a lot of it, you know? But the football and D&D do have one thing in common. They are both completely and utterly pointless. And they both matter. Linda doesn't really get why seeing a grown man in funny green clothes falling forward just that extra 2 feet is enough to make me so angry. I spray my grandmother's ashes all over our living room, but she knows that it did. And I don't really get why sitting around a table and pretending to be a dwarf makes my wife laugh and cry and just light up. But I see that it does. And I don't really know why Jason enlisted, but I do know that there will be hours over in Iraq when thinking about playing D&D with you guys is going to be what gets him through. Do you know what you're going to throw at us on Jason's last night in town?
No.
You will. And hey, congratulations on the San Francisco thing. It's a beautiful town.
I think I can mark the exact moment that I went from being an okay DM to being a really good one. It's when I first realized what the DM screen was really for. I used to think that it was for all the charts and stuff on the back so that I could have all the rules at my fingertips and maybe to hide the map and stuff from the players so they don't cheat. And it is, kind of. But it's mostly so that I can. Like when John Alex tried to pick Jason's pocket and I rolled to see if anybody saw him. Well, according to the dice, everybody failed that spot check miserably. I rolled like a 7, 2 3s, and a 1. But there was no way in hell I was letting him get away with that shit. So I cheated. I can also mark the moment that I went from being an okay DM, a good DM, to being a really great one. It was when I realized that muffing dice rolls isn't the only way to cheat. That manipulating players isn't a necessary evil, it's my job. That my players wanted me to run things. They wanted me to play God because they knew that I would take care of them. It took me a little while to figure out what I was going to do about Jason and John Alex. But by the time we played again 2 weeks later, I was ready. Things showed no signs of cooling off between the two of them, but as Raymond Chandler always said, when in doubt, have somebody come in with a gun. And if you've got a 300-year-old, 60-ton, hyper-intelligent flying lizard that breathes lightning and casts spells, why fuck around with a gun? The Libris Mortis, the Black Tome, the Forbidden Codex, the Book of All Souls. It is a foul rift between the worlds of life and death, bound to the physical realm in the form of forbidden knowledge, written in blood on pages of human flesh.
Thank you, my Lord High King of Exposition.
Shut up, you insufferable asshole.
You have borne the book back across the desert, to the shrine of the Holy Inferno, to cast the book into the ever-flaming pillar that burns at the center of St. Cuthbert's Mountain. You stand at the lip of the crater, before a long, thin bridge of white marble that reaches out above the glowing lava towards the flaring whiteness of the ever-flaming pillar, reaching endlessly into the sky.
The road has been long and difficult, but now it ends.
I cross the bridge and cast the book into the flame.
Not that easy, not in a million fucking years.
There is a thunderous roar from somewhere high above you.
Told you.
A dark blue form streaks downwards, growing larger, larger, larger.
Fucking motherfucking Skeltix, god damn it!
The dragon lands low on all fours, blocking your passage to the bridge. His roar of challenge vibrates in your chest like a freight train passing right in front of your face. And the smell of ozone fills the air as bluish-white arcs of electricity arc between his teeth and along the leading edge of his wings.
You are welcome to try, dragon!
You're so fucked.
Roll for initiative.
All right, huddle up.
Alright, Brandon, you take the right, and I'll take the left. John Alex, see if you can't get behind him.
He's got a tail, you know.
Fine, then do whatever the fuck you want. Tara, you're artillery. Use your best judgment. Linda, protection from electricity, then healing spells, then buff us up, then offensive spells. You're ambulance, okay? Whatever happens, don't go down.
Got it. All right, what are we dealing with here, skinny butt? Come on, don't pretend like you haven't done your research. Spill.
Okay. We're looking at somewhere in the range of 300 hit points, dishing out 70 to 80 with the whole claws and wings and bite and tail. Double that if he uses power attack. And 14 d8 from the lightning.
Fuck.
Yeah, 5th level sorcerer would be my guess, but I don't think he'll be casting too many spells.
Why not?
I mean, if you could stomp past like a dragon, would you stop to cast a spell?
Fair enough.
So, 5th level sorcerer, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I figured it. Fuck.
You rule-scrubbing, metagaming piece of shit!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
Well, I could know that. Maybe he's trying to study dragon biology. Yeah, fine, I guess.
You're frozen in fear for 2 rounds. The first for metagaming and the second for arguing the call.
Fuck! Oh, a dragon! Its presence is frightful. Whatever shall I do for 2 rounds? I think I shall just stand here and quake in fear. Oh, eek.
Way to take one for the team, buddy.
Thanks, but don't stand in a straight line.
Why not?
Because lightning goes in a straight line! Told ya.
Oh, Moradin, god of the dwarves, please protect these stupid bastards from lightning so that doesn't happen again. Love your servant, Derek.
Thanks, Linda. Still mostly dead, but I appreciate the thought.
Can you protect a corpse from lightning?
Shut up. Brandon?
You done pissed off the wrong barbarian now. I'm gonna berserker rage all over that big blue son of a bitch.
At least we know what can bleed. Saint Cuthbert, god of retribution, bless my blade that I may smite this creature in its face. Ex gratia Kestus Dei, smash them, smash them!
I'll just lay here and bleed to death, guys. No worries.
Eek, oh, eek.
Claw!
Oh, you'll have to do better than that.
Claw!
Ow!
Oh! Bite!
53 points of damage? Jesus. Ah!
Wing muffin!
Is that all you got? Whatever, I'm frightened, I'm not blind.
Wing! Well, actually, you're still dead. Never mind.
It's cool.
And no one is behind him for the tail slap. What a shame.
Tail slap.
Linda?
Oh, Moradin, god of the dwarves, please heal this silly pointy-eared bite so she may rise up and rain big-time magical boom-boom on ya evil beastie. For even I must admit, it it is slightly uglier than she is.
Hey!
You may be immune to lightning, but how would you like a fireball to the face? Ithnith, Saraseth, Hadalga! Oh, how do you like me now? Oh, God! Damn it!
I guess you can't protect a corpse from lightning.
Saint Cuthbert, guardian of the weak, channel what divine glory thy may to bless thy servant's wounds.
Thy servant? You know I don't actually worship St. Cuthbert, right?
They also serve who throw fireballs. Claw.
God, motherfucker!
Claw.
You can kill me, but my cock will still be twice as long as yours will ever be. On second hand, perhaps not. Who knew?
You just killed my wife's character. You just killed what's his fuck? I really liked him.
Didn't he already attack this round?
Did he? I didn't notice. Bite!
Ooh, nice stuff, honey.
Thanks, babe.
Wing buffet!
Too small and too fast.
Wing buffet!
Too big and too well armored.
And the dragon is done.
May I please fucking move now, please?
You may.
Thank you. See ya!
Well. Huh.
So, you are the last.
I am.
And yet, you do not fear.
No, I do not.
All of your friends are dead. Or fled.
They are.
And yet you will not break!
No, I will not.
Why?
Because
Yes!
I have faith in my God. I have faith in my cause. And I have faith in him. Die.
Nice line.
Thanks. You too.
I figured keep it simple, you know? No need to gild the lily, right?
Yeah, totally.
Hey, what's going on with the book?
It must have come open during the fight.
Didn't Palaya say something bad would happen if the book ever got open?
Oh, yeah. Dead bodies, rising from the grave in an ever-expanding radius, filled with an uncontrollable hunger for the flesh and blood of the living. Total Dawn of the Dead-style world-ending badness.
Tara, shut up, you're still dead.
Sorry.
Right, so we need to throw it in that pillar of holy flame pronto.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
The pillar of holy flame out there in the middle of that lava-filled crater.
That's the one.
The one that the bridge used to lead to.
Yeah.
Before the dragon destroyed the bridge by dying on top of it.
Hey, you couldn't have just killed him a little bit to the left.
Fuck!
Yeah.
What?
Potion!
What?
Potion!
What?
Potion of resist fire in my pack, you useless twit!
Oh, hey! The potion to resist fire in Direct's pack. I totally just happened to remember.
Yes.
I'll just down the potion, run out over the rocky bits,
toss the book into the flame, come back, and you can help me drag these guys down to the temple for resurrection in time for last call.
Wait a second.
What?
How long does this last?
10 rounds.
10 rounds.
So
60 seconds.
that's close to a quarter of a mile
It's a one-way trip.
with no body left over.
All burned up. No chance for resurrection.
Tear up your character sheet time.
Fuck.
Right, fine. Decision time, okay. No. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna get a chance to play Kester ever again. Ever again. No going away present quite like getting to make a good death speech. All this time and he's never gotten to make one. Thanks, John Francis. Okay.
And so it falls to me. I have dedicated my life to St. Cuthbert, and so I shall dedicate my death. I cannot imagine a more fitting place for me to die than here, in a place dedicated to him.
Do not mourn for me, my friend.
I have known since my first memory that I was meant for something great. I promise that in
What the fuck, John Alex?
Oh, I can't move. Oh, I can't feel my legs.
Stinger from the purple worm. Still had enough poison for one more sting. You'll be alright in a few hours.
Jesus. I can't believe you. Are you really that pissed at me for enlisting?
Probably. That's not why I'm doing this.
Then why the fuck are you ruining my big death scene?
I'm not ruining anything. I'm stealing it.
What? Why?
I'm sorry I said you were stupid. I don't think you're stupid. I never have. I think that enlisting is... Fuck, I don't think I've ever been prouder of anyone than I am of you right now, really. I'm more than a little jealous, too. I mean, I'm not a soldier. I'm never gonna put my life on the line anywhere for the greater good except for here. But you... Shit, man, that's who you are. That's who you've always been, and I am proud to call you my friend, but I am so scared. I'm so goddamn scared. Not that you might die. I mean, you die here any day. Any of us could. We all will someday. I'm scared that you'll die without me. I'm just scared. I'm furious at you for that. Just fucking God, I can't even tell you how mad. Not that you might take a bullet. That you might take a bullet and I won't be there to do anything about it. To shout out a warning or drag you to the helicopter or push you out of the way and take a bullet myself or even to hold you when you die. You know, especially that last part. Because if you get hit, God knows I hope you don't, but if you do, I know there will be someone there to do all those things. Someone good, someone great. It won't be me. It should be me. It's stupid. Really. Selfish to think that I'm the only person who deserves to have your back, but fuck it, I am. I fucking am. Right? Because if you die over there, I will have to live every day of the rest of my life knowing that I wasn't there to do anything about it. So if you think for 1 second that I'm just going to stand by and watch you throw your life away, even in a stupid D&D game, you are fucking kidding yourself. All right? In this story, I'm here with you, and I have your back. All right, and I'm taking this, whether you like it or not.
I got it, man. But fuck, dude. This is Spango the 22nd we're talking about. Are you sure you're ready to start over at level 1?
No. No, ripping up his character sheet is gonna be like ripping out my own kidney. It's not much of a sacrifice if it doesn't hurt some, is it?
No, it's not.
Kester,
Yes, Spango.
do you remember the red-headed drover's daughter in Bahir's breath?
I do.
It is my final wish that you seek her out, and you take her for your own, and you love her until the day you die. Just because you were too shy to kiss her the first time around is no reason to deny the obvious. She wanted you, and you wanted her.
You always were perceptive.
You have lived your whole life in service of something greater than yourself. I have lived my life in service to nothing but myself. I deserve some sacrifice. And you deserve some happiness. I ask one more thing.
Anything.
I ask that you name one of the children after me. Or the dog, really. Either one will do.
Consider it done.
Saint Cuthbert go with you, my brother.
And with you.
Where'd that potion go?
It's underneath my right leg. Left leg. I'm sorry, it was the poison.
Wow. John Francis. Nice session.
Yeah, man. Beautiful work.
Thanks.
You come back safe now. And you make sure to call your mother every chance you can.
I will, Linda. I will not tell you to be careful. You do what they trained you to do, you'll be just fine. We're all proud of you.
Thanks, Brandon. That means a lot. John, Alex, and I are gonna go down to the lake and down a 12-pack. You wanna come?
No, I'm alright.
You sure?
You two look like you got some serious making up to do.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Besides, I got you all to myself on the ride to the airport tomorrow. No need to be greedy.
Bright and early. I look forward to it. Thanks. Seriously.
You're welcome. Seriously.
Goodbye, Pateron.
Come back with your shield, Spartan.
Hold on,
No,
Ryan.
fuck that. Come back with your shield.
I'll try. Hey, real talk?
Yeah.
Are you gonna tap it?
Oh my god, mind your own business.
What?
But feel free to masturbate to that image while you're over there. My
God,
gift to
yes.
you.
Yeah.
Bring up turn. Okay, all right, relax.
It's called supporting the troops.
Yeah, okay. Get out of here.
You're the biggest idiot I've ever met. I'll be there.
Hey.
Hey.
You know what?
What?
That. In there.
Yeah?
That has got to be just about the sweetest thing that I think I've seen anyone do.
Thanks.
Ever.
Thanks.
I have had it up to here with your bullshit. I am going back to my apartment. I am then going to put on clothing that frames and accentuates all the things normal clothing is supposed to cover up. I'm going to go into my room, lay down upon my bed, put on some music and some candles, and 20 minutes later, you are going to come into my apartment. We're going to walk into my room, and you are going to tell me exactly what to do. Okay.
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 Yeah.
Yes!
We're engaged now. That very evening, she informed me that she would be moving to San Francisco with me. Hey, I may be stupid, but I'm not dumb. Some people would call that fast, but when you know, you know. You know? Besides, it's like Linda said. We've been doing the courtship dance since the late Cretaceous. We settled right into our new digs, we found a gaming store, made some new friends. We roleplay almost every night. And we play D&D twice a week. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. Anyway, saying goodbye to John Alex was hard. But it was time for him to move on too. He'll be attending Georgetown this fall, law school, if you can believe it. If he ever gets the cursing thing under control, he'll be a really good trial lawyer. Linda and Brandon are Linda and Brandon. I talked with Linda yesterday. She's all psyched for the Cowboys-Bears matchup this weekend. She said, and I'm quoting here, she's laid out her sluttiest orange and blue lingerie, and that by the end of it, no matter who wins, somebody's backfield is going to be in motion. I hope Tara and I are half as lucky. And Jason. Jason died in Haditha. Or maybe he didn't. He probably didn't. He's probably fine. But I don't know. I spoke to him 3 months ago, and until I talk to him again, he's dead, and he's alive, and he's neither and both. God, I miss him. I don't know if Jason's dead. I don't know how he'll die. I don't know how I'll die, or how Tara will die, how any of us will die. But I do know, I saw how a 12th level rogue named Spango Garnet Killer died. It was a good death. No. Fuck that. It was a glorious death. A transcendent death. A better death than any of us could ever hope for. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. When I became a man, I put away childish things. For now, I see through a glass darkly. I guess it just depends on what you mean by childish things.